Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and... I don't know, flying trapeze artists that are watching me for some reason. Whatever brings you here. Evil Pikachu once again with Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm just minding my own business after calling off the most disastrous episodes I've ever recorded. I came down a hill and there's some sort of weird totem thing and what appears to be a fecking dragon. So, ow. I was going to say this would be interesting, and what's the first thing I do? Fall on me arse! Start as you mean to go on, eh?
A winter dragon. What on earth is it doing chained up here?
Unreadable glyphs mantle this ancient pillar. Braided through thick iron wings, source-infused chains bind the dragon tightly.
What happens if I just hit it? So that's the beauty of this game, is that I'm sure there's some clever way of, like, deciphering the runes to switch it off, or you can just twat it with a mace and call it a day. Yeah?
The dragon rakes the earth, icy quakes from the impact, knock you back.
What's up, dude?
My thanks.
The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach, he stretches his tattered wings weakly and fixes his intense gaze upon you. Frozen tears glint in his eyes.
My gratitude for your efforts, friend. Yet I am no more free now than I was in those chains. Please, help me find true liberty, or sing me to the endless slumber. But of course, that must be why you stand before me. Slain called to the Lord of Death, and here you are. A coincidence? Perhaps death heeds not the call of the free. Although, you look not unfettered yourself. My soul is bound to joyless obedience. Purged of my source by the wickedest of witches, I stand enthralled to her every whim. She has only to command, and my traitorous body complies. That you would even ask such a question of a stranger already in your debt. There is much goodness within you, but this task would not be easy. Rebecca is a canny one, cat to your mouse. She consumed all my source with her purging wand. So long as she holds it, she has absolute control over me. If you could retrieve it for me, I could be free again. You would have my gratitude, and whatever aid I can then offer to you.
Well, I'm assuming that if I do a favour for a dragon, that's quite a considerable chit I can call in later, so that sounds like a good idea to me. The Red Prince just fell on his arse, as did my archer. Well done, everyone. You're really making us look like professionals here. So... which location this way? That helps. Thanks, map. Can you please... everyone's fallen over. I'm starting to think that from now on I'm just going to cast fireballs on any icy patches. You literally just stood up and went straight back down again. I'm in the fucking Benny Hill show right now. Get up. Do not fall down. Oh my god. Right, okay, we're through the icy patch, right. What harrowing moments ever there. Trying to get them through. Right, oh, there's a cave in the shape of a skull by the look of it, so, yikes. Well, the witch is alive, and I seem to be pretty good at making things not alive, so... Yeah, I see, there's poison, there's mines, there's all sorts of shit. There is one thing I can do. I just saw it. See, I actually have the telekinesis ability unlocked, so I can move this with my Jedi mind powers, and if you put it over the trap, it stops the poison. See? Why? What are you asking about?
What's this? It looks...
Please don't tell me you're all responding to the fucking... You know what? If I try to walk around every single one of these feckin' landmines, I'm going to be here all day, so bollocks to it, fireball. Some of them are... Yeah, that's how you get rid of a minefield, people. You just throw a fucking fireball into it. Old school style. Yeah. Yeah, they keep saying that because it's Mirage Mines.
What's this? Looks strange.
Well, whatever it is, it's about to get blown up. Because everything gets blown up on my watch. That's how we roll. See, again, I can carefully maneuver around the trap, or I can just lob a fireball into the middle of it. It's my choice, and that's what I love about this game, is that there's always so many different ways you've got of doing literally everything. What in God's name is that noise?
What is this place?
Yeah, this is sufficiently fucked up. Now, I assume this is the witch I'm looking for.
Stands amid a field of corpses, some fresh, some ancient. The sour smell of them stings your nostrils, your eyes. As you draw nearer, the stench blooms into a humid flavour you can almost taste. The woman turns to you, bitten lips parting into a grin. She tucks a small bunch of black-red roses into a leather strap across her left hip and, preparing to curtsy, offers you a hand. She lowers herself slowly, deeply holding your gaze. Her hand is slight and warm, her touch delicate. As she rises up to her full height, the stench of death and excrement assaults you.
So she's an old person in shat pants. Got it.
She peers closely at you, a shrewd smile playing about her lips.
Ave de more de mergalach.
See, I chose the scholar trait when I did character creation because I'm not an idiot. So,
Very good, kid. Now, I imagine you're here for the same reason I am.
She pats the bouquet at her hip.
But you're too late. These roses belong to me. Looks like we'll have to find some other way to keep you busy. Oh, I do hope that little so-and-so hasn't been talking. Those chains were in a place for a reason. Ha! How earnest you are. I do love that in a man. Then I suppose you aren't leaving, darling.
okay, I'm assuming this is some sort of boss fight. It tends to be how it... Oh, Jesus, she's summoned a bunch of stuff already. And I didn't think to heal my fucking team before I came out here, so this is going to be an unmitigated disaster, isn't it? Can I catch all three of these in the blast? Yep. Now, thankfully, I'm wearing a magic ring that allows me to cast regeneration. So I'm going to cast that on the Red Prince because I forgot to heal him. Sorry about that, Prince. And then, since he's my big heavy hitter with that big-ass broadsword of his, so I'm going to need him doing a lot of stuff, so I'm going to cast haste on him. Again, one of the best decisions I ever made was nicking those books off the dead lizard. So, here's the thing. No immunities, but it does absorb poison by the look of it. So yeah, that's counted as an undead, which means her staff is useless. So we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Well, that thing's going nowhere. How about using courage and then she can cast Blizzard next turn with the extra point. Right, you can just smack this thing around. And again. That'll do nicely. See, yeah, see, that's way too far to go, so... I guess I'll move him up, because he can then start getting closer to the... why did he attack the floor? I think I pressed the wrong button there. Right, you're not using poison arrows anymore, so you can take care of this jackass. Ow! Okay, this actually legitimately might be a problem. And they're only doing a little bit of damage. Ah, shit, he's in trouble now. He's got no magical armor left. His physical armor is half gone. He's shocked. I've already cast Regenerate this turn. So, yeah, this is going to be a fucking problem, isn't it? However, I remain a genius. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. I can't get over there fast enough, but the imp can. With the added bonus that if you summon it as a fire imp, it gets a free cast of Fireball, which does a disgusting amount of damage. See? Since it's immune to fire damage, because it's a fire imp, it can just stand there. Yeah, not a bad tactic, because now he can just stand there smacking her in the face, and there's nothing she can do about it. I'll move my mage over here, and then hopefully I'm in range to cast this. I think I just accidentally froze my Gribbly minion creature, but whatever, it's not the end of the world. So the rest of my team's holding up quite well. The only thing I'm worried about is the Red Prince. He's kind of low. And now my armor's gone. I'm going to have to start sniping these bitches, aren't I? It's minus 10% damage for being on the low ground, but at least I can fire on the fucking thing. If I can get the bloody targeting reticle to go. There we go. Alright, that's one nearly down at least. This is a problem. Oh, that's a huge problem. Oh, bollocks, he's charmed. I don't have any way to remove that. Shit. I'm just gonna have to try and end the fight as quick as I can before he does any major damage to me, I guess. Swish. Alright, so she's poisoned and on fire. That's pretty good, all things considered. Ah, wait a minute. Oh no, she can't do it anymore. Right, let's just take the witch out, because at least that way she won't be able to stun him. In theory. Bollocks, attack of opportunity. Right, come on. Should have the line now, more or less. It'll do. Right. Okay, that's the witch done. I think that broke the charm as well. Did that break the charm? Yes, it did. Killing her broke the charm, so we're good. We're okay. Now I'm not going to get smacked in the face by my own giant lizard creature, which means all I've got to do is finish these things off. There's nothing more I can cast that's of use at the moment, so... All things considered, that was actually a pretty good strategy. The totem can take care of these things. Well, that's one of them down already. He's now free. Oh, it's just a tiny bit out of range, damn it. How many points do I need? 2. Okay. So move to the absolute limit of range for 1 AP and then see if I can get this thing. I can, just barely. Right, that knocks him down. I can get one shot in with this guy. That's another beetle down. Now all I've got to do is kill this fucking thing. Dimension bolt should do it. And mission accomplished. Whew. That was an interesting one. That's got nothing. That's got nothing. It's worth 80 gold pieces. Screw it, I'm taking that. Prince, are you coming? Get back in formation, asshole. I'm guessing that's because he was charmed. I'll read that in a moment. A tormented soul, a tooth, and sinew. Well, they are practically weightless and they're worth at least something, so there's no reason not to take them. Right. Blood rose, check. That's the item I needed for the dragon. Oh, sweet. If I can get another point in necromancy, I can use the infect spell. Awesome. What's it do? What's it do? What's it do? 72 to 80 physical. That's pretty solid. Infect a target with a disease that will spread to other nearby characters. Disease characters deal reduced damage with... Oh, wow, that is busted. You can take their physical armor down and infect them with this. That's pretty much a guaranteed death for basically everything on the field. Oh, I'm having that, because I'm only 1 point away. That's actually... I think that's slightly weaker than the staff that my mage is using at the moment. However... One, it's not poisoned, so it will be able to deal regular damage to skeletons and the like. And two, she's actually a water mage, and that boosts your water magic stat by 1. So that would actually be pretty good. Don't know what the dagger is. I'll check that out in a minute. I do a lot of identity. Either way, I'm taking everything of value.
It hums with the inner source.
Oh. Found a book in a bunch of bones. Okay, so that's the witch dealt with. You know what, before I forget, I am actually going to go into the inventory and identify all this stuff I've been picking up, because it's been bugging me for a while. Oh! That's actually way better than the water staff is in terms of regular damage. So I might just do that instead. Where's everything else? Down here at the bottom. Identified ring. Plus 13 magical armor, poison resist. Oh, plus 1 to summoning. That would be good. That will boost my effectiveness of my minions and whatnot. Unidentified dagger. Saboteur. Plus 1 finesse. Oh, it's an acid dagger. Awesome. Yeah, that is massively better than the one I've got at the minute. Mine says bleeding, but I've got ways of doing that anyway. So, grant skill sawtooth knife. Don't know what it does, but equip. Let's keep identifying stuff. Pioneer's heavy greaves requires 11 strength, 21 physical armor, 5 magical armor. Plus 2 to constitution, 1 to wit, plus 10 water resistance. That'll make good armor for my lizard. Another ring to identify. That would be good for my archer, because it boosts the huntsman skill, which is... so let's give that to Ifan. That to the Red Prince. That I'm going to wait until I can use, and then that's mine. That I'm tempted just to use myself. Oh, there goes another one. Plus 10 poison resistance, plus 12 HP. I'll see who needs that most in a minute. I'm sure I had more than this. Well, whatever. Equipment menu, that's what I need. See, that boosts my fire magic, and that lets me use the healing spell, so I'd actually rather keep my rings as they are, but on the other hand, the other one, you know... It's like, do I want to specialise more in summoning or... fire magic? Well, my name is Blaze, so I'm thinking fire magic. These are massively, massively, massively better than mine, so those are mine. I seem to have inadvertently started some sort of Cloud Strife cosplay. Don't know how I did that. I see these have got better poison resistance and HP and defense, but on the other hand, the other ones get plus 2 initiative, so I'm much faster than the enemies, so I think I'll rather leave that as is. So... okay, I need my archer. Now, yeah, he definitely needs that. I think I'll give that to the lizard. I don't know what to do with that yet. It's better all round for him, so there you go. His armour's actually sound as it is, so that's fine. Mage Lady. You know what? You can have the ring just for the magic armour. You know, you can't make use of the summoning aspect, but, you know, make do with what we got. And I need to change your weapon, because the one you've got keeps healing the feckin' zombies. So do I go with the water staff boosted magic, or do I go with the energy staff because at the end of the day it does more damage? That set's crippled for a turn as well, so yeah, 20% chance, but you know, that's not bad. Yeah, I think we'll go with the energy staff. Still need to find her some better shoes. Temptation there to say, bloody typical woman. Right, you benefit most from warfare, so you can have that. You can actually have some gloves now. You still have no shoes. Sorry about that, lizard man, you don't have any shoes. But, you've got your enchanted sword, so don't say I never give you nothing. Right, all things considered, that was a pretty beneficial dungeon dive. So, let's go see about liberating this dragon, because I've got the one thing now. So, is there anything I can move onto the top of this? Mind you, once I get past it, I'm never going to have to go back there again. I've stolen everything of value anyway. Yes. Right, that's done for the cave. So let's go see the dragon. Now, if you can get through this next stage without falling on your feckin' asses 120 times again, I'd appreciate it. And he's down. God almighty. Well, the rest of us made it through, okay? Well, I did anyway. You guys... yeah, and he's down again. Oh, and there goes me. Right. Now, oh, for God's sake.
You see a glimmer of hope flicker across Slane's eyes as he notices your approach. It's quickly doused with a practiced scowl of the oft disappointed.
Have you brought it? Or am I to remain a slave?
Slane rears back in eagerness, grasping the purging wand with razor-sharp claws. Before your eyes, the source from within the wand surges into his draconic form, filling him with a light so bright that you must shield your eyes from the glare. The blazing brightness dies down. Squinting, you now see no dragon before you, but the figure of a handsome lizard. A handsome lizard with the same eyes as Slane. His eyes still blaze, a piercing silver. A triumphant smile dominates his face as he bows extravagantly before you.
Slave. At your service. All like me have such eyes. With them,
Right.
I see spirits. Not a blessing on this haunted island. You are lucky not to see the desperation that lies before me. If everyone thought like you, this vile place will be little more than a sunny island. Perhaps before we're done, we can return it to such a state. Knowing such a steadfast and noble soul offers help to those in need gives me great comfort. I'd like to offer you the same. When you are truly at a loss, when you have no choice but to back down or perish, you will find safety in my shadow. This, I promise. All of my thanks are yours, and yours alone. Farewell, my friend.
Slane smiles at you and turns to leave. He takes no more than a few steps before he shimmers out of lizard form, blurring in midair back into a majestic dragon that soars away.
Swish. Oh, he's going to give me some magic trousers. Thank you, dragon, for the magic trousers. Oh, these are all pretty good options. That's the problem. I think that mace is substantially better than the one I'm using now. Plus, it gives me +1 strength. Oh, but that's good too. Damn it. I want all of these. How do I get all of them? Oh, God, the agony of choice. Right, I don't need that because it's a poison weapon. Poison weapons are a pain in the ass. Oh, that gives +1 hydro as well. Oh, that would be really fucking useful. So with that, having said that, I don't really use a lot of physical attacks with my good self, so I think I'll go for the protective armor because it boosts. I say. Ooh, venom rune. Okay, that will do. I'll make a decision sooner or later. Right, there we go. We've freed the lizard, the dragon even. So let's see if that gear is genuinely better than what I'm using now. It bloody well should be. Oh yeah, massively. It's the same magic armor wise, but yeah, significantly better physical defense. The problem is that if I take off that pyrokinetic, does that stop me from using my spells? That only needs 1. See, that needs 2. Fireball, Supernova needs 2. That's Geomancer, so that's not a problem. So, what's my yeah, see, if I do that, I lose the ability to cast Fireball. However, I could give it to her, because she's hardly ever in danger anyway, right? But needs finesse 11. She hasn't got it yet. However, it's not. Oh, mind you, it's actually worse magic armor-wise than what she's got now, but again, it does add +1 to Hydro, so it makes her magic way stronger. God, this is why I hate games like this with their build nonsense. It's always the agony of choice. See, I can only use pyro skills at all because I've got the ring and the armor. That's the only reason I can use fire magic. I actually haven't put any points into it yet because I started as a summoner. Oh, this is bloody infuriating. There's always some choice that you need to make. Yeah, you see that? That wand actually would give me a ranged attack. I mean, the dagger is not going to be that useful. Having said that, it's worth 721 quid, so I think I'll just leave it. Well, I'm sure I'll find a use for the dragon stuff later. That's the thing about RPGs. Like, you may not need it now, but you'll find some use for it eventually. That's just how things go. And he fell down again. Oh my sweet Jesus. Right, you managed to get through that without falling down. Okay, we'll get in somewhere. You are quite low on health there, Mr. Red Prince, so I will cast regen on you, because outside of combat it's pretty much instantly... Yeah, see, I've only got to wait a couple of minutes and he'll be back up again. I can just stand here if I wanted to. So, well, there we go. We went into a weird cave. We fought a weird witch. We did a bit of tactical genius moves, and I got given some gear from a dragon, which will be useful, but is not currently useful. RPGs, right? But, you know, demonstrates the absurdity that is this game. So, I'm going to find some way I can level up, because I really want to start diversifying my build, and more to the point, we now need to get at least 1 level up, because I got that that's the thing, is that I need to put a point into necromancy to use this, but I need to start putting points into my pyromancy so I can change my armor out for the good stuff without losing my ability to cast fireball. Still, the thing is that I'm still really early on in the game, so what is that noise? I was going to end the episode there, but I'm sorry, this noise is freaking me out. There's someone apparently with catastrophic diarrhea up here.
Such barbarism. What happened here?
I still think diarrhea.
An old elf's pained gaze passes between the crucified. He seems on the brink of tears.
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. No, certainly there are. More ahead aboard the ship. More about collecting their weapons. But I can't just leave them. They're as good as my family. But I cannot heal them. I cannot heal them. So much pain. They are changed. That Dallas woman did something to their minds. They won't be moved and they can't be healed. They resisted at all costs. They can't even be healed. Using such magic on them would kill them now. Such beautiful souls. Corrupted by such evil.
Yeah, I don't see a way around this.
I can't. These people are so beloved. Stay away from shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer my friends here have.
The seeker gazes upward, right at the sun. She mumbles rapidly to herself.
Oh, Lucian, divine smile upon yourself. May the whole of Favours embrace your martyr.
The seeker ignores you and continues.
Okay, I came up here thinking that it would be a nice little adventure and there's people being crucified.
Depths of magister cruelty.
There's nothing to be done. Let's keep moving.
I'd rather not meet a similar end. It would be best to keep moving.
We were lucky not to meet the same end as this lot. We can honor them by avenging them.
I mean, cannot reach yeah, but you have crossbow. You
Worms take you.
let's be honest, that was necessary. And they didn't even have anything worth nicking.
Please be. Please.
Out, there's one more. Crossbow guy, you're up.
Into the dark with you.
Please be.
I think that's all of them. Right, there you go. Right, I've got to go and do something else now. I can't end the episode on putting crucified people out of their misery. I mean, for a start, I try to avoid religious stuff on this channel.
I found something.
Oh. Dig, bitch. I like the fact that I can make the prince dig for treasure. Ah. If memory serves, I gave you points in lockpick. Oh, for God's sake, I don't even have any lockpicks available. Fine. What the hell? Okay, it doesn't have a health gauge. I can't break it. It's an invincible chest. Well, shit, that's my one and only move kind of knackered. Well, if I can't hit it with a stick, what do you expect me to do? I don't have any better ideas. Tenebrium chest. I mean, what? Well, something flashed up before, so let's check the journal. Yeah, threads of a curse. Recover the remaining pieces of the pirate captain's set of enchant... Oh, okay, that's some sort of quest thing, so I don't have to worry about it now.
Gods, what is that?
Whatever it is, it looks dangerous.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this is going to be one of those days, isn't it? It's just... Oh, I don't even know anymore.
It looks like these people ran into a Magister encampment and were slaughtered for their troubles.
Why has nobody got anything worth stealing? Okay. Well, again, I refuse to leave it there. So let's go see what... Those are showing up on the radar as enemies. Ew. This is getting complicated fast.
I see flurries, and the air thrums. Could be slain. Look at him. He's come, true to his word.
Oh. Thanks, dragon. There you go, later. That's how you get past that. You help the dragon, and he comes back and nukes everything from orbit for you. Finally, being a good guy pays off. That's how you know that video games are completely unrealistic. He also managed to catch me in the blast, so thanks for that, numbnuts, but, you know. I don't mess with success, I suppose. We got most of the way there. Yeah, he seems to have taken them all out. Go, dragon.